Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. We're doing well because having a wonderful day on this 12 December 2024. We look a bit weird, we look a bit different, but that's good because life is about looking different, right? Today we're reviewing a movie that is Till Death. So actually a pretty freaking good movie. It's a pretty good freaking movie, but not the best I saw. So what I mean by that is this movie came to me not as a recommendation, but I was watching the movie. What was the movie that we were watching? Subservience, right, with Megan Fox. They were saying don't watch this. Instead, watch these horror movie. The first one was, of course, The First Body, which is a great classic, but something I saw before. And the second one was Till Death. So I gave it a look. Till Death is a story about a woman that cheats on her boyfriend, but the boyfriend ends up being crazy. So the boyfriend that ends up being crazy on the life himself, and he sent people to get her to kill her, right? And it's kind of nice because they're banking on the idea of the classic sentence when you get married, which is the traditional till death do us part. I take you as my wife till death do us part. And so the movie in itself, it's great because you have this kind of an asshole, right? And although there's not really a lot of reason as to why Megan Fox would cheat, you can kind of see by how little the main character has. Well, the main character is Megan Fox, but also the main character is kind of the husband because he's the one behind everything, right? And the one where you can see he's kind of an asshole. You can see why she doesn't love him. We don't know why she's cheating, but we can see why she doesn't love him. Now, again, the what we realize from this is he changed a lot. So she used to be a photograph that didn't make money, and he used to be a district attorney, I guess. That used to protect people with not a lot of money, right? And then he changed, but she stayed the same. And the cool thing about the movie is she was assaulted. That's how they met. He kind of saved her ass, legally speaking. So that's how they met, right? And then he constantly tells her, "Yo, I build you up, I build you up, I build you up." But the cool thing is, by building her up, she realized I deserve better. There's more for me out there than just a dude that is fucking. He's not a great. The first thing they do is they go to a restaurant, right? In the restaurant, they say, "Oh, you're not wearing that dress. I like that dress better." It's like, dude, she made an effort for you, right? You may like this dress better, but you're not gonna tell her how to dress. So long story short, it's the movie in itself isn't great because I don't know if it's a thriller. I don't know if it's supposed to be scary. I wasn't scared once. There's often a good element. For example, during this birthday, he gives her a necklace. In that necklace, there's something in that necklace, and that's what the killers are after, right? It's like, okay, well, she can't take it off. The fact that he handcuffed himself towards her and then he shoot himself is actually also cool because she wouldn't die for her, but she wouldn't die for him, but he would die for her. So she kind of showing him, hey, guess what? You're gonna do this for me, right? And that's pretty much it. So the reason why this movie is, in my opinion, not as good is the whole time is actually Megan Fox trying her best to survive. Actually, Megan Fox trying her best to what should I call it? What should I call it? Kind of MacGyver, figuring out the way. For example, she wants to escape with the car, but the car there's no fuel. She wants to go out, but it's fucking cold. She doesn't have any fucking clothes, so she ends up using his clothes. The reason why this part of the movie didn't really please me is in the beginning of the movie they're saying that she was attacked with a knife, right? So it's not a new thing, and now there's people out there to kill her, and she should have a certain experience. See, I think I don't know, so it's hard for me to say, but I think that personally your life will change if you're facing a life or death situation, right? And that's pretty much it. So there's the movie itself, the plot itself is okay. He's an asshole. He's trying to kill her, but she doesn't want to die, right? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Um, what I it's funny because in the movie, he says, "Yo, I know that you're cheating," and then her answer is, "You've been cheating too." So it's I don't know. There's something missing about the movie. There is something missing. The great part of the movie is the killer itself is the guy that been put to jail for trying to kill her in the very beginning before the story even starts. So it's an act of vengeance, but yeah, it's just not great. It is just not great. For example, there are two armed people going against an unarmed chick that just I don't know. There's something missing. It's a good movie. It's a good thriller, but there's a little oomph that I would have had. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, oh, Enki, it's easy to complain. It's easy to say, I would have not done it like that. How would you have done it? Well, honestly, what I would have done is I would have said that the guy with whom she was cheating, which was her friend, was a dude that was paid to realize to see if she would be um, loyal or not. Realize that this guy, right? This guy so the guy is clearly very smart, right? He's been planning this attempt for months. He's been taking picture of the two of them, the two cheaters together. He's been taking pictures of the ex criminal, trying to find him, trying to get his number back, trying to get in contact with him, saying, "Hey, you want to kill her? She's right there." So he's planning for that, but there's no instances, there's no proof of that he was planning it before. Like for example, there's this scene where there's a room full of pictures, and that's when you realize how long he's been planning that, but there's no intent in planning that. So, for example, when he goes to the cabin, right? There's no food. You take out the fuel from the cars. He breaks the phone. You can do that in what, an hour, 2 hours if you're slow, right? And they're keeping on saying like, oh, we've been planning it for a month and month and month and month. Also, what I would have done is as I make the arc. So fun part. Um, a very funny part actually. No, I possibly didn't buy it. If you look at this artist, he did the same thing. Paris Segal did the same thing as a French Canadian artist, and he did a very similar story. What I would have done is I would have when Tokyo Ghoul on her ass, I would have made sure that she overeats. That way, she isn't as healthy as she should be, and she would realize that holy shit, just like I told Gretel, if I didn't indulge, I would have been able to get out. Make her feel like she's guilty, because now, the what is missing is the till death is not really precise. How okay? Are you supposed to feel bad for him because she cheated, or are you supposed to feel bad for her because they're lacking a good guy? They're lacking and you could think that Megan Fox is a good guy, but is she really? That's up for discussion. That is up for discussion. That's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.